Now we have all of these operations from the top side, and we're going to reuse many of those. So let's just look at what we're going to use. We go ahead and we don't need the stock box now. We're going to turn the stock off, turn the stock on. So there's our stock model. And so for the facing, we do want to use the facing. Let's go ahead and turn that stock box off for a moment. We're going to use the facing, and we're going to use the horizontal roughing and parallel finishing. So let's go into the facing, and everything's going to be the same except for the boundary. So we're going to remove that, and we're going to select this boundary curve here, and we'll generate that. So there's our new facing operation. Let's go into the pocketing. We don't need that. We're going to cut that out. Cut that. We don't need that profile. We're going to cut that. We do want to do the horizontal roughing, but we want to have some new boundaries. So we're going to go into here. We'll move those. And we're going to select these new boundaries here, that one, and that one. And everything else is the same. We're going to just regenerate that. So there's.
Hey Don, there was a question on, since you have stock on the side of the part and you're machining the fillets, shouldn't you machine out the sides, because you are actually plunging into the sides if you're not cutting the entire box out?
You could do that by just offsetting this curve out, and allowing some more cutout in this outside area.
Or you would just use the stock model and machine the entire stock model out, I would think.
Well, right? Yeah, but you may not want to waste all of that. You mean just cut it all out in a profile, or just machine all of it? You don't want to ruin all of your stock. You reuse parts of this expensive wood.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So, but typically what you would do, a lot of cases, you would just take this curve, this outer curve here, and just offset it out, maybe by the tool diameter or so. But the reason I had it tight in here, I didn't want the tool to plunge all the way down the side, because I'm going to be profiling that out. But again, there's different ways of doing a lot of things. So if you want to get more material out, you can just offset this curve and use that offset curve as for one of the boundaries on the roughing. And yes, that would allow you to use the larger tool, because we used a smaller tool here to get in this little fillet area. So yeah, it's just a matter of how you want to do it, what you're comfortable with, how what your router can do as far as the accuracy, and just all kinds of things come into play when you make that decision. So we did the roughing, and as you realize, as we're doing this, we're not redoing any of these operations. We're just reusing them, same parameters and everything, just giving them new boundaries. So our parallel finishing, we're going to go over here. We're going to remove all those, and we're going to work our way around to the new fillets. Okay, so we got all our fillets. Everything else is the same. Coming up next, we're going to show you some of the things you can do in the professional configuration. So let's go ahead and get this. Okay, so that's one side. I'm going to go ahead and cut that out, and I'm going to clone that, but I'm not going to regenerate it. You get the idea what it's going to do. Okay, so this is the bottom half. So we got the top half in the top file, the bottom half in the bottom file.